Coffee is the lifeblood. Hey there, so today's January 20th, 2020. We're gonna go out and do a long run, not a super long, hard long run, but more of a gear testing, fueling strategy type of long run. 20 days out from the Tarawera Ultra Marathon, gotta be tapering it down a bit. We'll go out to Boulder Res and do that, but I want to show you my gear layout, new CamelBak gear that I got to test out on this run. We have the new pack, one of the new packs, one of the mini packs, Ultra Pro Vest 7-liter. Unpacking it here, gonna fill up the fluid bottles that go in the front pouches there. It's a great vest. We'll see how it works out there. It's got the whistle. It's got these front straps, real lightweight. A lot of pockets up front. I always like pockets up front, so that's good for the spring energy I'm gonna be carrying. And these plastic bottles, they have this kicker valve where you open it and close it so it doesn't leak, and then when you bite on it, squeeze it, you could drink it down. Most of their bottles, as well as the handheld. I do have the regular handheld, which have a different kicker valve, filling them up with water, so you could see there. Haven't tested that yet, so I'll let you know how that goes. Another handheld, they got the soft flask. One of these bottles goes in the soft flask here, so real nice pocket on that, nice fabric. It's got a little pocket here you could put stuff in, as well as the zippered pouch. Always key to have zippered pouches for not getting any gels or your car keys falling out or things like that. So this is called the Quick Grip Chill, and then this is the Ultra handheld, the soft flask one. So slightly different capacity, 17 ounces, half a liter, 500 mil on those. Another sponsor plug, hashtag sponsor, hashtag ad, product plug, of course, My Spring Energy, Canaday flavor. Going to be taking a ton of these, practicing on filling my stomach more at a rate that I'll be running at during the race, right? If you don't practice carbing up on the run and drinking in electrolyte fluid and stuff like that with all your gear, you want to make sure that's not a foreign experience when you get into the thick of a race and you're taking all this stuff in over the course of an ultra marathon. So got the Canaday lined up, Hill Aid, we got my other favorite flavor, Power Rush, a new Camelback flavor, coffee, just came out. Of course, famous runner Camelback here in Boulder, Colorado. It's got a little cold brew kick to it, nice and tasty, as well as, of course, enter code SAGE for a discount. Product plug, myspringenergy.com. Alright, so we're driving out to the Boulder the Reservoir, known in running in the Buffaloes. They call it the Res because it's this great place in North Boulder. Actually, it's like 10 minutes outside of town, just a 10-minute drive from downtown Boulder, where I live, where you got nice dirt roads, you got a nice double-track dirt path around this body of water. You could do a 10K loop, 6-mile loop, and then you could loop it out, what I'm going to do today, on some more hilly stuff on the Trailhead, Eagle Trail, to the Sage Trail connector for another loop. And so we're going to try to get in 24 miles, 24-mile long run. It's like 38K, I think. It's not going to be crazy hard. We're only 20 days out from Tarawera. I've been tapering my mileage a little bit. It was only about 78 miles last week. I'll put that in kilometers there. A couple weeks before, though, I had a couple 100-mile weeks in there, 160K, which is not crazy volume for me, but it's high enough. It's high enough. I've done higher volume in the past, and I tend to overtrain when I do that, so actually sometimes run better off of like 70 or 80 miles a week. Like this summer at Pikes Peak, I was only doing about 70 miles a week most of the summer, 110K a week, 120K a week. So, you know, not super hard intensity. I want to get under race pace today, Tarawera goal race pace, and test out my Spring Energy nutrition, as well as the CamelBak gear. I also have a belt, the CamelBak belt, that I'll be wearing, full of Spring Energy gels, and drinking electrolyte mix. But the main thing is getting the velocity under race pace, which is probably going to be sub 720 per mile pace, low 7-minute mile pace, which I could do out here because I'm only going 24 miles, only a fraction of the distance. And I also, it's pretty flat. Tarawera could be a lot more muddy. There's tree roots in part of it. It has 10,000 feet of climbing, 2,000 meters of climbing, over 102 kilometers. So, you know, running low 7-minute, under 7:30 mile pace is going to be the all-out effort there. We got to save that all-out effort by just getting in a shorter distance long run. It's probably going to be around 3 hours today if I'm running around 7-minute per mile pace average. Put that there. Listen to music, jam out. Hopefully Sandy will meet me out on the bike so you get some moving shots. But I'll let you know we'll get to the res here and start off. All right, so out here at the Eagle Trailhead, got my CamelBak handheld, other sponsor plugs, Hoka One One Torrent trail shoes, Drymax Sage Runner sock, compressed port calf sleeves, Koros Apex Pro. What else could I plug? Oh, Roka Halsey shades and a Roka Sage 20 for a discount. We're gonna head out on the loop here on the body of water, then come back here to the Eagle Trailhead. Oh, almost fell. All right, starting the long run. We're off. Really got lucky with the weather today. It's not too windy yet. Usually it's really windy at the Boulder Res, and of course being warm and sunny, running in shorts in the winter on these dirt roads, dry dirt roads. It's not muddy, not covered in snow and ice. Really pleasant temperature. Nice porta pot set up there. I already had to take a pee because I'm pretty hydrated going into this. Don't want to get dehydrated. Gotta stay hydrated. All right, coming around to the toll booth section. Almost about 5 miles in, 8K in. Gonna take a power rush to bring energy. A little over 30 minutes in. Been splitting about 6 plus 2 miles. We're in the 6:30s, so a little too quick. I actually got to simmer down. Didn't realize I was going that fast, so just keep it nice and relaxed. Keep drinking, keep eating. It's good to practice for the gut. It's not that I have to take a gel in an easy training run every 30 minutes, but you're gonna do that in a race, so you gotta practice that, gotta train the stomach. Hey there, 7 miles in, I got Sandy. Got the bike ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do some filming. I'm gonna switch out bottles. Actually chugged all this bottle, 17 ounces in 7 miles, 12K. Training the stomach, training the gut. To the soft, we'll try out the soft handheld, soft flask. Drained this guy. Take another gel too. This is for Sandy. Filming. All right, out on the Eagle Trail. About 50 minutes in. Feeling good, feeling smooth. Heart rate's been in the 130, stride rate in the 170s, nice and relaxed. Alright, 9 miles in, feeling good. Beautiful day out here, it's not windy at all, which is very rare. Comfortable temperature, not too cold. Running in shorts in January. Love this trail up here too. They're doing construction on it.
Yeah. All right, almost 13 miles in, almost 21K, half marathon. It's gonna be around an hour and a half. Sandy had some issues with the bike, some mechanical issues out on the trail. Had to stop and fix that. You'll see that in the difference between my run time and my stop time. But yeah, drinking the fluid, drain this, go to the car again and get the CamelBak, the vest, and take it on a big out and back towards the North Boulder trails. A little more hilly, but we'll still try to keep it under 7-minute mile pace. Take another Canaday too. It'll be my third one now. Ooh, I like this hill. A little icy and dicey though. It's got the death ice on it. Whew. Icy and dicey. Ooh, park. All right, headed uphill towards North Boulder. Got the gun club over there. They're not shooting today, so I don't have to worry about stray bullets. Funny story on this hill. I was once doing a 30-mile long run, 48K long run with no fuel. I was just going on fat. I did it pretty hard. So I bonked pretty hard. And I was coming back up here at like mile 27 and I sat down on this hill and cried basically because I bonked so bad. It's not that steep of a hill. It's like 3% right here, maybe 5% grade. And it's a short hill, 200 meters. I couldn't do it though. Sat down the trail and was crying. Couldn't even walk up the hill. We're not doing that today though, because this is nice and relaxed. Plus I'm well fueled. I do like this pack, it fits well. It's not bouncing, and it's fully loaded. All right, it's nice. The path goes under Highway 36. Highway 36 goes off to Lyons, about 10 miles that way, 16K roughly. Then you could go Testis Park as well. Look at this. So them hills up yonder, we call them the hogbacks. Hogbacks go up on that rocky ridge line. Not as tall as Sanitas, which is over there more. We're actually gonna head that way towards Wonderland Lake, North Boulder Trails. Bit of a climb there, definitely a bit of a climb. About 16.5 miles in, put that kilometers there. Got another 2 miles, 3K, then turn around. We should be good. Whew. Changed my mind. I'm gonna take this new trail heading towards Lyons. See where it goes. It's probably gonna be less crowded. That's why I selected it. Over there you get into the North Boulder apartments. It's a bit more crowded. This is new. Haven't been out here too far. See where it goes. Gotta stay drinking too. Gotta stay hydrated. A little bit of snow, a little bit of mud. Real trail running. How well maintained this trail is. All right, so this just parallels the highway at Hertz line. Might connect to the trails over by line. We're gonna flip it now. It's pretty windy. It's designed more like a mountain bike trail with the turns in it. So it's been hard to run low 7-minute mile pace on it. It's hurting my average. It's hurting my average. But now we got 6.5 miles back. Or is it 5.5 miles? Delicious Canaday. 21st mile, 6:34 there. Dang things. Hate these things. Alright, 6:45, mile 22, a little over 2.5 hours in. This trail's much faster on the way back. But we're gonna assume I make it back to the car. 2 more miles, 3K to go. We're gonna shoot into the future, and I'll show you the Strava data of this run. So 24 miles, whatever that is in kilometers. You can see the elevation gain, put it in meters, scroll down, see the mile splits there, Strava, and you can see average heart rate. I'm wearing a chest strap, so it was accurate probably most of the time. There's one point where it shot into the 160s, which was not accurate because I was not running hard. And if it's in the 160s, I know it. Trust me, it's like my threshold. So, see the average heart rate data, see the average cadence data. Been working on my form. We're gonna do another form video pretty soon. Getting back into that mountain climbing strength, that glute power I had in the summer when I actually ran well at Sierras and All, Pikes Peak, in the Golden Trails race. So, bringing that back. Still doing some moderate climbing. But yeah, he's in the barn, tapering down now. Keep some intensity and keep some leg turnover up. Add in some more, a little bit more turnover as I taper the mileage. And then still some short hill repeats, because it's a trail race, it is hilly. Climbing is my strength. Focus on your strengths in the taper phase. But definitely resting up. Excited for the trip. Do an announcement on group runs in New Zealand. I'm gonna be different parts of the country, as well as of course in Rotorua for race week. Hope to see you out there. And again, thank you so much for all the Patreon support. Thanks to Sandy for coming out on the bike and filming on the mountain bike, even with mechanical problems. She got those awesome moving shots. Check out her channel, Running Wild to Believe. Check out our training plans for any service, any distance, sagerunning.com. Sure to subscribe on here, like it and share these videos. It helps me out a lot. Hope your running's going well. Stay tuned for more. Time to fly.